Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am here today to work on ephemera. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do mostly this week. I mean, I'll be doing a few other things, but I need a little journal rest, and so I'm going to just be kind of working on some ephemera just so I have some. And we'll be doing some book page things and stuff like that. And then starting next Monday, not this Monday, but next, we're going to do a new color challenge using 2 colors at a time. And so Monday, I was inspired by these images, and so we'll be doing pink, which is what this is. It's kind of probably hard to tell on the camera, and aqua. So she's wearing aqua here, and she's got pink feathers on her hat. So pink and aqua, and you can, if you want to play along, you can choose whatever versions of that you have or like or whatever. I don't care about the hue or any of that. It's just those are the 2 colors that we're going to use, is pink and aqua. All right, so we got that done. I've just been working on, like I said, some ephemera. This is a lot of pink. I'm just going to use whatever colors and stuff that I want, but just to use up some scraps. And this was a piece of book page that I kind of did one of those small triangle things that we did together, I don't know, last week sometime. But anyway, you just take and fold the pages over and stitch down the middle, and it gets, so it's like a little one instead of the big one that I did, so you can put it at the bottom of the page or whatever. And then I just have, this is Artie Mae's, and so I just made it into a little booklet with that pink paper inside. And this is Medieval Mirage, you know, like a belly band or a tuck spot, and I put a piece of lace here in this middle section. I cut it out because it was just kind of a blank oval. I've done that before, but if you haven't seen it. And then this is a book page pocket that a lot of people do, where you have you fold the book page in half, and then you fold down the corner of the one side to make a pocket. And then I just added another pocket here, and I know people have done stuff like this too. There's a little tag in here, and I haven't decorated this tag, but I thought we could do that, and then we'll work on some other stuff. So I've just been kind of, you know, playing around. Sometimes it's just nice to not have anything super specific to, you know, that you have to work on or whatever. So yeah, just thought I would come on and continue to work on this stuff so that I've got some pieces, because it sure makes the journal go a little bit quicker if you've got a few pieces made up already. I was just trying to figure up and down. This is a piece of After Midnight on Etsy. And I don't know that I'll be linking every single digi that I do today, because like I said, I'm just using up scraps really, so. But if I remember, I'll say what they are. So everybody's home today, so you might hear any number of people talking or what have you, noises and things. Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. A very special happy Memorial Day to all those who served in our armed forces and are serving, have served, and who have given their lives. That is an amazing, amazing thing that those military folks do. I just thank you so much for everything, because I would not have the life I have, obviously. None of us would. So thank you for your service. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and to all the families who have lost service members, thank you for your sacrifice. It's an amazing thing. Need that. I need like a little strip of something. Just have my pink scraps right here. I just want to finish this one up with pink, and then we might use a different color. There was just this little spot up here where it didn't have anything, so I thought I'd pop a little piece of this on. So yeah, we didn't have a whole lot going on this weekend. I mean, you know, it's kind of, I mean, our quarantine has loosened up a whole lot, but we're still just kind of laying low because it's just probably a smart way to go about it. Not rush right back to everything as normal. I can't remember where I got this piece of, because I have a few different people's what do you call it, like receipts and things like that, so I'm not sure where I got the pink one. That might have been Joe Beth Sexton, Crafty Cauldron, or Red Cauldron. I always say her name wrong, but I think that one might be hers. Or Allie's, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. It's easier when I just print them out and then I can, you know, tell you who it was or whatever, but when I'm using up scraps, sometimes it becomes a blur. Pasha this morning went out and within 2 minutes, if that, he had caught a baby robin. I didn't realize it was in our yard, so I had to go out and get the robin away. I'm pretty sure it's okay because it, you know, has been hopping around out back, and they fly, but they fly really low when they're just babies like that. So I'm just trying to keep him inside now. Stinker. Stinker, stinker. I mean, I know that's what they do, but it's like I don't want them killing baby robins. It's like, no, that's really good on there. That was like, grabbed it out and boom. That's from Tailor Made Journals. She's really cute. And I just printed this on copy paper because a lot of times, you know, like I'm doing these collages and stuff, I don't need a big, thick piece of paper, but if I was going to put her like in a pocket on her own, you know, just cut out or something, I would definitely print her on like some cardstock. This one would be good with the pink and teal thing. She's a very good example of the color combo. I didn't even mean to do that. Alright, so that can go in this pocket, and I think I am going to go ahead and cut it like a tag. I probably didn't even need that because I'm probably going to cut it off right now, but that's okay. And then we need to back it too. Maybe I'll back it first. Let's see. I wonder if I've got enough. Yeah, this will work. This is Tailor Made Journals 2, her wallpaper. Sorry about those dogs. Those are our neighbor's dogs. They're out doing the grounds, you know, the groundskeeper, whatever you call it, homeowners association. And so it's lawnmowers and weed eaters, and those dogs go crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys all had a nice, safe, fun weekend. You still got your today hopefully you get to spend a little time with family. I mean, we've all been spending time with family, but had some fun, like maybe played some games or just sat outside and enjoyed the beautiful weather if you're having it. We are again. It's gotten much nicer. It stopped raining and it's quite nice out. This lace is from my old Love Notes digi. Some glue there. And then I'll probably stitch around this and add some, you know, like a piece of fabric or something to the top. Now they're really going to go crazy because they're weed eating right along our fences. Of course, it was quiet. They had finished mowing, I thought. Okay, so that just goes in there, and then we'll do a new style of pocket. I've got this piece of packaging too. Those are always fun to keep, but I think I want to do another book page thing. Oh yeah, this one I just made up, or oh, I think I made it up. I don't know, somebody else could have done it, but it's kind of along the lines of that belly band I did that opens in the middle, and then you can tuck something here too. So since this one's going to get covered entirely, I'm trying to think, I should probably put that down first. Or, you know, cover this first. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are eluding me. So it's one piece of book page. That's, I mean, I'll measure it, but you can do them any size. You don't have to do it this size. You could do it bigger or smaller. This one's about 3 1/8 by 5 1/2. And then these are, you know, just overlapping each other on there, so you can cut them at whatever. This one is 1 3/4 by 5 1/2. So yeah, duh, same length. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this one a little bit so that we've got nice paper showing. This is from Artie Mae's, her shabby chic. Using up all my scraps. Ay, 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 if I could pick it up. Do this first. I hope the mother robin still takes care of that baby. Got back in the yard and I didn't chase it out, but I just went calmly over to it and kind of walked towards it, and it went back out of the yard because I don't want the cats to get it. Let's see. Yeah, part of that's still going to show, but I don't want to use that for that. Let us see. Could just use like, I mean, I could just leave it book page too, but there's a nice pink fuzz from something. Who knows what? You're only going to see a little of this. I'm just going to kind of take a piece of it. Save those for something where you see a little more. moved some big pavers. We made like a little walkway with them, and then they were gifted to us, and then so my sister could use the rest of them, so we took those over to her house yesterday and did like a little outdoor patio thingy, just a small like seating spot in her yard. Looks nice. These might be Allie's, the Cockney Crafter. I don't know. It's hard to remember. She can tell me in the comments. Dogs are going to lose their marbles. With all that going on out there. Need a new piece of book page here. Something kind of pretty there on the edge. Just do like some polka dots. Use up these scraps, use them up, use them up. This paper's a bit thicker. This is just scrapbook paper, and I'm not sure where I got this particular one, but had it for ages. Let go. So the only thing about that thicker paper is it does this. Which we used to want it to do it, now it's like I don't really want all that on there. A little bit's okay, but just not quite that much. Okay, so this is going to go here, the nicer edge out, so it's a little straighter. That like that, and I think what I'm going to do is put like a thumb notch on both of them, so you know there's two pockets there. Try to line them up as best I can, just so they look normal. That's a good one for strips of stuff that you have around. Okay, and this is just a single piece of book page, so it's not super strong, but I think once it's glued, you know, it'll be completely glued down to the page, so, or at least that's what I was thinking. I'll take my art glitter glue, and we're just going to do across the top and bottom, nowhere else. So you'll have one larger pocket and then one small pocket. And this one I'm going to go the back side, bottom, back side. So it closes it up. I'm sure Patricia's Veramontes has done something like that. It's a pretty simple one. But just to show you, I'll grab one of these tags. So we've got our pocket here and another pocket here. It'd be fun to put a little something there if I've got something. That'd be kind of cute, isn't it? There's also these, like, from the old calling cards, the hands, but you can't see that. You can see him a whole lot better. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that. It works. Feels summery, kind of. Cute little puppy dog. And I should have that done by tomorrow, the dog digi that I've been working on. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll have that out. That would be good. And I'm not going to worry about tags right at the moment. I can worry about that when you know, I decide what I'm going to do with it. But it's just a fun little pocket. All right, another one that we can do. I have a whole stack of them. Like I said, I was sitting and putting these together while watching TV. That's just a tag and a pocket. Some of them I don't remember what I had in mind. What was I doing with this, I wonder? It's too big to go in there. I don't know why I would fold it over like this. See, I should have put them together like the next day, so I remembered. I'll have to see if I can find what I was thinking with that. Oh, this is a little funny little pocket. I had some that were tiny that I was thinking would be cool, like altered paper clips. So maybe I'll do those just in case there's some people that are new that don't you know about altered paper clips. So I'll just do these two little ones. Let me grab my paper clips. Okay, so we're just gonna put some papers on these first. I shouldn't have ripped all that off the bottom. Duh. Such a top. The top half is the important part. Well, because that's gonna get all covered up. Maybe we'll just use it on this flat then. I cut my fingernails off because I broke like 2 of them yesterday moving those bricks. I cannot pick up anything now. Bad. some of this lace. These are real easy, so these you can throw together in no time. Too much junk. Oh, wow, that's way off. Right, let's try that again. I'm just going to use some art glitter glue because these pieces are just little. Just easier. Seriously. It's horrible. Cutting those off. So it's just a little tiny pocket. And then we're going to take our paper clip and I'm going to find a piece. I think I'll just use a piece of this. And you just need like a square of it. And I'm going to attach this on. I'm going to leave the smaller piece behind, but you can do it either way. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm trying to think, do I want it to hook onto the page that way? Probably. So you could have it hooked on the page from the top, either side, however you want to do it. I'm just going to have it hook on the page from the top. So I'm going to try to make sure that's straight. I think I'll actually use my tacky glue. And I like to put quite a bit in the middle of the paper clip because obviously you want it to stick down really well so you're not just pulling the paper clip right out every time you move it or whatever. Try to make it semi-straight. That just hides the paper clip a little bit. You could hang some lace off the bottom, that would be cute. And then make a little tag to go in the pocket. This one would work. Or if you have like a punch or something for a tag. I do, but mine doesn't work. So we're just gonna make our own little tag. Or like a lot of times I use Medieval Mirage and she's got little bitty tags. Those would be really good in that, something like that. Because you only need it like that tall. And yeah, it is a little bit silly, but it's kind of fun to have little things in your journals too. So I have a piece of avocado dye scrap. Got that really wonky. And then what do we want to put on the front? It's so tiny. I don't know if I have anything that tiny. Oh, the shoes? No, they're even too big. Uh-oh, that bird's wing got bent. Just got all this stuff I've cut out. That's Tim Holtz. If there's any littler pieces of his, like butterfly or something. I don't think I have any little ones. There's just green, but no. Oh, there's that little one. I was thinking doing the tag, huh? Attention span of a gnat, I'm telling you. Those are pretty with the bluebells. Something like that would work. Even though they're blue, I don't think it really matters. Finding all my blue stuff from when I did the blue color challenge. That's what a lot of this is from. Oh, this slide is pretty. Would she fit? Yes, she would. Let's do that. I have to cut off the sides just a tiny bit, but that's not a big deal. That's tailor-made journals again. There. It's Tim Holtz. Okay. Figure out something to put behind her. First day of the week around here. So noisy. I don't know what that is. It's very obnoxious sounding. Kind of like the top, the way it looks sort of like wood or something up there. So right now I'm just kind of trying to lay down the basics, and I can add things to these, like I said, lace or whatever. Oh good, now my husband's hammering. So fun. I don't know what he's doing. You can see what he's doing. But you're glad you guys watch these videos so you can listen to all the commotion going on in my neighborhood. Oh my gosh, now somebody else is mowing. Oh. It's usually pretty quiet, I swear. Just seems like every time I turn on the video, that's when everything starts going on. Okay, so we have those. What's he doing?
He's hammering something in a wall
Oh.
outside. And also said Tasha caught a bird like 3 times, the same one, and so he's staying inside.
Okay. This is another little pocket, and again, it's just a strip. This one measures 2 1/4 by 4, and then this piece is just like basically half, 1 1/2 by 4. So, and that's another one that you could either you could have it this way as a little tuck, this way as a tuck. You could turn it into like a altar paper clip and put it at the top of a page this way. So I'm going to use this again. It's got to be a piece of equipment that they're using to mow with or something. It's squeaky. Need to put some oil on it. That's just a piece of lace that I scanned. I don't know, maybe I should put real lace on there. It's not bad though. Using up scraps. And you can do like a longer, you know, card to put in there. I wonder if this would, way too big. It's like, that would be cool, but there might be another smaller one. All kinds of junk in here. I should really do one of those ephemera folders, but don't have time in amongst all the other things. Those tickets might be kind of cool. I know you can't see, I'm just going through all this stuff. I gotta get all the Tim Holtz stuff out of there. Just going through this. Trying to find the right color here. There we go. That's one with a feather, and it looks like Morning Glories. That'll work. Okay. I feel like it needs a little something like writing or something. A little more. This one might be from Ephemera, not sure. And then we need something along the back, just to this is After Midnight. I like that because it's just right up at the top there, the roses. This. Can you get any of this other rose? Not much of it. Oops, did that upside down. Yeesh. Want to see the rose, not see the rose. There I go again with my crazy crooked gluing. And you don't see a ton of that, but you see a little bit, so that's good. And then we will glue. This would probably be better with one of those really big paper clips instead of the little ones. The long ones would be better. if you're going to use it that way.
I'm gonna do a Memorial Day flyover in 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm doing a video right now.
You are?
Yeah. I'll be done soon though. Alright, so if we put, I don't think I have one of the big, this is like the biggest I have and that's the same size as that. But it would be good to put lace along the bottom. Some of these hearts that Peggy gave me would work. If I can get the packaging off. Oh, these are very cute. Yeah, those would look good on there. Okay, I need my good scissors so that it'll cut it. That's a bummer, thumb's gonna get cut. Then I'll probably stitch along there too. Make sure it stays. Pasha caught the bird again.
Yes.
Is it okay?
I walked away, sort of.
I don't know why it keeps coming back into the yard. Okay, yeah, I like that. That looks cute. And then what do we, I guess we don't have to put anything in it right at the moment. I can figure that out later. Got those. And then what else could we do? Wish I knew what I was doing with that one. I'll have to figure that out. It's another one of those. We could just do one of these. These are fun to put like along an edge of a book page because they're kind of tall and skinny. I mean, it's nothing earth-shaking, but this one is 2 3/4 by 6 1/4, and then you just have to have a tag that will fit. This piece is 2 1/2 by whatever I said, 2 3/4, and then a tag that will fit down in there. So let's do that one. I'm just going to keep with the pink because that's what I have, so tomorrow I'll try to do something else. So I don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Of course, it's just a little bit off. I don't even need all of that. Yeah, I don't understand why that robin keeps coming back into the yard. Why don't the, I don't know, maybe the parents don't want anything to do with it now or something. It's just weird. Why does it keep coming back? don't know why they get, I mean, I know sometimes they accidentally get out of the nest, but a lot of times they get out and they can't fly, and they'll like spend a whole day in our yard, which is obviously what's happening, but it's not a good place to hang out unless you want to get eaten by a cat. He's usually kind of too slow, you know, because he's just big and poofy, and I don't know, they usually see him coming, but, you know, obviously that bird can't fly high enough or whatever to get away from him. Okay, and our pocket. It'd be kind of fun to put a little thumb notch, but let's get it covered first. Yeah, I just like that. Maybe I could use this big rose. And this is Artie Mays again. Pieces left over from that journal I did, using it. I don't really want the little notch on the bird cage up there. Just want the rose. My husband, that sneeze is like, wow. And this is scrapbook paper. Don't want it quite that high. Just a little piece. So it's kind of like our pink ephemera day again. I probably should have not done that since I'm going to do pink and teal next week, but it's fine. Not quite long enough, is it? Oh boy. So I need like a little one of those number things or something. The pink one. It's kind of too big. Too big. I don't have any other pink ones cut out, so. This one's pretty close. It's a creamy color, but it's looks a little peachy. Or maybe it's just because I've been staring at the pink for so long. And then I'll stitch around that too, so it'll stay on there. And then we have our long skinny tag. Go this way. I did those collaged edge pages again for the dog digi, and my fingers were all like that, but way worse. I don't know what that is when I do those edges. I guess because I'm using little tiny strips or whatever, but it makes my hands even worse than normal. Yeah, it's going to be really the same format as the cat digi. It's just, you know, I'm using different print papers and stuff like that. But they'll go together, so that's kind of what I was going for, in case people have cat and dog, that kind of thing. They can mix them without a problem. Okay. What else do we want to put on there? Oh, I know. I have this pink doily. Just a piece of it would be pretty. Okay, what do I do with my scissors? My goodness. Both pairs buried under the book over here. That's avocado dye from Denise at Wonderbar Crafts. I know I forget to say that a lot, I'm sorry. She said she might be doing a new dye batch this week, so we'll see. I don't know. She's having a rough go, as I mentioned. Those little cards. Okay, that's going in the trash. It's enough. All right, let's see, what could we put on there? I'm gonna glue this on here before I lose it. It'll be dry by the time I stitch it, so. Oh my gosh. Get glue everywhere, Amy. Okay. Now, what should we put on here? Let's see. She's quite fancy. You'd be able to see her better. I mean, I like that one too, but she's going to cover a lot of the doily though with her umbrella. Oh, she's so cute, but that isn't going to fit. one's already cut. But it just doesn't fit. It's the only thing about those chopped off ones, they're kind of tricky. Oh yeah, oh geez, I'm late. Ah, see, that works. Perfect height, everything. Okay, this is it. So after I do this, I'll let you go. And I will keep working on ephemera. It's just really nice to have a bunch made up. I didn't used to do that. I used to just do, you know, for each individual journal, which, you know, I still do a lot of that, but it is nice to have a few pieces because at the end you get like, it needs something, but I don't know, and it's just nice to have some pieces you can grab and do that. I ended up covering a lot of the doily anyway. Okay. It needs like a little something just along the bottom. I don't know why, I just don't like it when it's cut straight like that. Oops, it goes this way. Okay. Scissors. Right, and then I'll put something on the back, and I'll probably put a piece of lace up the top, but oop, I already see a problem. That will just go in there. And we did our little altered paper clip. Did I do that? I did do it the wrong way. Well, I guess it's going on the page this way. I'm such a ding dong. Oh no, I put that in wrong. Oh my gosh. Well, let's go this way on a page. You guys, I don't know. I need help. And this one. So we got quite a few little pieces done. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, and thank you to all the people who have been with me. I appreciate you guys so much. You're so supportive, even though I'm a complete dingbat. So thank you again. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye now.